Right. So get ready because today we're going to do a deep dive.
Yeah.
We're going to deep dive into something that people don't talk about a lot.
Yeah.
It's not exactly dinner conversation.
Right.
But it's how women perceive men's arousal.
Okay.
So we have all these quotes from women, and they're really honest.
Interesting.
And I think you'll find that some of them are pretty eye-opening.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever wondered, like, what's going on?
In her head?
Yeah, like in your partner's head.
Right.
Like, what are they really thinking?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to find out.
I'm excited.
Okay, good.
This is going to be really interesting. I think what's so fascinating about all these quotes is they really show us just like how complex desire and vulnerability and communication all are.
Yeah.
Like how they play off each other.
Yeah.
Especially in these really intimate relationships.
Okay, so for example, Emma R.
Okay.
She was talking about feeling confident
Uh-huh.
when she notices her partner is aroused.
Interesting.
You know, it's like a validation.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm desirable.
Yeah.
I'm attractive.
It must be a really powerful feeling
I think so.
to have that kind of validation.
Right.
I mean, psychologically, there's a deep connection, right?
I would think so.
Between feeling desired and just our self-worth in general.
Okay.
You know, when
Yeah.
we see that we're wanted, it can really boost our confidence.
Yeah.
And then that strengthens the bond between partners,
Right.
you know? So it creates this positive feedback loop.
Yeah.
You know, you feel more confident.
Yeah.
The bond is stronger. There's more intimacy. There's more trust.
Right.
It all kind of works together.
Okay, well then you have Sophia G,
Okay.
who actually mentioned feeling pressured when she sees that her partner's aroused.
I could see that. I could see that.
Especially if she's not in the same place.
Right.
Emotionally or physically.
Yeah.
Like that could create tension.
It could. Absolutely.
I can imagine. Yeah. And it just goes to show how important, communication is,
Yeah.
setting boundaries in relationships.
Mhm.
It's really important to remember that like arousal patterns,
Right.
they can be different
For sure.
between men and women.
Yeah.
And, what feels good for one person might not feel good for the other person.
Totally.
At all.
So it's about being in tune
Yeah.
with each other
Right?
and respecting each other's boundaries,
Absolutely.
which can sometimes be hard.
It can be tricky to navigate,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then Lillian said that she worries
Oh, really?
about her partner feeling rejected
Does that make sense?
if she's not in the mood.
Yeah.
So it's like this dance
Yeah.
between wanting to please your partner,
Right.
but also honoring your own feelings.
Yeah. Trying to balance those two things.
Exactly.
It's a tough spot to be in.
So again,
Yeah.
communication is key.
It all comes back to that.
Yeah.
Being open and honest.
Right.
Creating a safe space for each other.
Totally.
Where you can express, your needs, your desires,
Yeah.
worries.
Right.
Without feeling judged.
Okay.
It's so important.
So Jenna M described this joy
Oh.
of being like totally in sync
Okay.
with her partner.
Yeah.
It's like their bodies and emotions are just like,
Totally aligned. Oh, that's got to be amazing.
I think it would be.
That shared desire,
Right.
that feeling of like mutual excitement.
Ah.
That's like a key ingredient
Oh my-
for building intimacy.
Okay.
It just takes it to another level.
Right.
Because it just deepens that connection.
Yeah.
And it reinforces that feeling of, being desired and wanted.
Totally.
It's really a beautiful thing when it all comes together like that.
I bet. But, let's be real.
Okay.
Things aren't always perfect.
No, they're not.
And Hannah Kay brought up the awkward moments.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, arousal happens.
Yeah.
And it's just like a really inconvenient time.
Yeah.
I think we've all been there.
Oh, I think we all have. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. And I think sometimes the best way to deal with it is to just laugh it off.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I mean, like,
Remember Zara L?
yeah.
She told that story about how she and her partner, they just laughed
Uh-huh.
about this totally unexpected arousal situation.
Right.
And that just diffused the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was great.
Laughter could be so great.
It really can.
Yeah. Like, just to like,
Especially in those embarrassing moments.
Right.
Just to kind of like break the tension.
totally.
Just so
And then it's like, that can create
What?
a space for like vulnerability,
Oh, yeah.
which Olivia C. talked about.
Okay, yeah.
She said that she appreciated
Uh-huh.
the vulnerability that her partner shows
Yeah.
when he's aroused.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a a real glimpse into his desires.
Right.
And she appreciates that.
Yeah, it deepens their connection.
Exactly. It's not just physical.
No, it's not. It's more.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's more meaningful.
Right. Rachel B. kind of echoed that.
Oh, yeah.
She said that
Yeah.
sharing that
Yeah.
strengthens their bond
Right.
because it feels honest
Yeah.
and intimate.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like you're being seen
Yeah.
and accepted for who you are.
It's about being real.
Totally.
You know, just
Like,
authentic.
Like saying, this is me.
Yeah.
This is how I feel.
Yeah.
And I trust you
Right.
enough to share this with you.
Wow, it's powerful.
Right.
Yeah.
That's really powerful.
It is. And it goes back to what, was it Maya F?
Yeah.
Who said it's about, like, finding that balance.
Right.
You know, it's great when Arousal shows, like, you know, how much he cares.
Yeah.
But it's also so important that he's patient and respects her pace and her boundaries.
It has to go both ways,
Yeah.
right? It's this back and forth,
Yeah.
this dance of desire and respect.
That's a really good way to put it. I like that.
Yeah.
So basically what we've learned from this deep dive
Yeah.
is that communication,
Uh-huh.
mutual respect,
Yeah.
and understanding each other's needs.
Right.
Those are the keys
Absolutely.
to navigating this part
Yeah.
of a relationship.
So important.
So I think the question for everyone listening is, what do you think?
Yeah, like, how can you create that space
Right.
for honest, respectful conversations
Yeah.
about desire in your own relationships?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Something to think about.
Worth reflecting on.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, this was fun.
It was fun.
Always interesting to delve into these topics.
Right.
Dive into the shadows of human nature with the Lost Tapes podcast, where the truths hidden beneath our daily lives are brought to light. We uncover the layers of complex relationships, hidden emotions, and raw realities, from mental health to life's hardest truths. No topic is off limits, no story too raw. The Lost Tapes podcast is your invitation to understand the unspoken facets of life. Join us and let's explore life's hidden sides, one story at a time. Don't miss out on more hidden truths. Subscribe now to the Lost Tapes podcast. Stay curious. Stay informed. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to never miss an episode.